Hey guys, so now that the update has been out for a whole bunch of hours and we have actually found out all of the new 7 units in the game, we can actually go ahead and briefly just showcase every single one of them in this video. So it's a lot easier for you guys to actually just look at the units and decide whether you want to go for each and every one of them instead of like wasting your time watching every single video showcase. So we're gonna jump in an infinite and we're gonna showcase all of the units one by one. Now I do have most of them. I am lacking one of the units from the portals, which unfortunately I tried. I did like 20 portals yesterday. I did not manage to get the unit, and then I proceeded AFK for about 5 hours to try to get the Over Heaven Jotaro from Act 6 Nightmare, but unfortunately I didn't get him either, so we're going to be using some other people's units to just showcase those two. But anyway, I'm going to jump in an infinite, and once we have enough cash to actually check out the units, I'll check you out, guys, in a little bit. Alright guys, so let's check out a whole bunch of the new update units. So we're going to start with Von Stroheim, which is a very disappointing unit. So as you can see, even though he's a pretty cheap placement cost, his damage is pretty horrible, to be honest. Like 2.41k on placement with 6 seconds SPA and 16 range. So see, like basically damage just improves range and attack damage drastically. He's a cone unit, but his damage isn't really that great. So you see upgrade 3, he switches over to a line unit. It also changes his attack animation slightly. And even if you max out the unit, it's at 25.9k damage. But like the SPA is so high, it's 11 SPA, which is really bad. Now, in case you guys are wondering, he's gonna reach 32k, I think, damage on level 75. Because I'm pretty sure that his damage was 1k at the start. Actually, no, that was his placement damage, actually. Let me see. 2.41k. Yeah, I think it's gonna go up to 3.2k. So, yeah. Even then, it's like really bad. Like the unit initially does 3.2k DPS. That's his actual DPS. He's, I believe, a 3 placement. Yeah, he's a 3 placement. So yeah, this unit is absolutely bad. I mean, technically to be expected due to the fact that he's a mythic unit. But yeah, the unit is horrible. Another notable thing is that on upgrade 6, he becomes a hybrid instead of a ground unit. Next up, we have Guitar Hero Tochi. So this guy, probably the best looking unit in terms of like VFX. Lion unit, as you guys can see. Again, every unit has 6 seconds SPA and 16 range on placement, and just like goes up gradually. It's very bad actually. Like every unit is like a carbon copy of each other, it feels like. But yeah, so basically I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through the upgrades with this guy. So you see a little bit more damage, a little bit more range, a little bit more damage, a little bit more range, and a little bit more damage again. Now, upgrade 5 is where the unit kind of changes. You see, he becomes a hybrid at upgrade 5. He does get this rather small cone with a little bit bigger range. And upgrade 6, a lot more damage. Upgrade 7 becomes full AoE actually, and he does get cripple. So overall, he's a meta unit for infinite, and that's about it. Damage is pretty bad SPA as well. He's just a hybrid unit that hits crippling on everything. So yeah, meta for infinite. Besides that, nothing really. So moving on, we're gonna go over to Bruford, another unit. So as you can see, cone on placement. Again, 6 seconds SPA, 16 range. Who would have thought? So this guy is a blade unit, but as you can tell straight off the bat, even though he's level 1, his damage is atrocious. Like it's really bad. And you see like the unit basically just increases like in damage and SPA and range. That's about it. And yeah, like on the very last upgrade, he just becomes a hybrid, but his damage is super low. And like, it doesn't matter that you can like place 5 of them. I'm pretty sure it's a 5 placement unit. Yeah, it is. It doesn't matter because blades in this game don't work properly. Like they don't add up on top of each other. So ultimately what ends up happening is like the highest bleed overrides the other one. So yeah, you just have a unit that does 7.73k damage at 6 seconds SPA at level 1. So yeah, this unit is pretty much dumpster category. Now, next up, we have Jotaro Kujo. This Jotaro, the Celestial Jotaro, is actually a pretty good starter unit. So 600 cost. As you can see, 9.9k damage, level 75. I don't have a single talent on him, so that's his actual damage. So 9.9k placement damage. Obviously, do have all sync, so the range is going to be slightly bigger than what it's supposed to be. Do not get fooled by that. But yeah, cone AoE, again, the range and the SPA are just like the same. Like you just get a little bit more range, a little bit more damage. You see, he switches over to the line at upgrade 3. Upgrade 4, same exact thing. And upgrade 5 is where he just gets the time stop ability. It's I believe a 5 or 6 second time stop. I think it's a 5 second time stop if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can place only 3 of them. So not really quite the best unit, but it is going to be a very useful unit for story due to his pretty decent placement damage. And the fact that he has time stop makes him kind of meta for infinite. It's a spammable time stop. It takes about 90k cash to max him out. So if you do have spare cash, you can just like replace and time stop everything again. But that's rarely the case in infinite because you really like don't have that much money. And okay, is my camera bugged? I think my camera is bugged. Hopefully, if I use it again, it's gonna fix. Okay, nice. It did actually fix. Now, lastly, we have Jotaro, the Iceman guy. So that guy is essentially Rukia's replacement. What he does is he freezes. So you can see he's a cone unit on placement, 19.5, well, 17 range, 6 seconds SPA. Upgrade 1, obviously the same exact pattern, just like every other unit. Increases range, increases damage, and there you go. You see at upgrade 4, he becomes a full AoE freeze unit, and he also becomes a hybrid. So he's basically a better Rukia, except the fact that he also attacks air. Obviously, his damage is non-existent due to the fact that his SPA is very, very high. If you have this unit, Elemental Master is the best curse on him, although I would highly advise you not to roll on him. I feel like it's a waste of rolls. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the units that I have. Now, we're gonna check out some of the units that I don't have, which would be Lightning Baby and Jotaro, the Secret Jotaro. Alright guys, so lastly we do have the Lightning Girl, the portal unit. It's sponsored by FSE, whatever. So anyway, as you can see, Lightning Girl, she pretty self-explanatory, has lightning. She does have the lightning stun, so another stun unit similar to Nami or Yuta. Now, damage is pretty mediocre, 3.41k at 23 range, and as you can see, it's level 65, so it's not quite maxed out yet, but it's still like decently leveled. It does have Eagle Eyes. I think that's 15% range if I'm not mistaken, or 12.5. Might actually be 12.5. Let me see. 23 minus 12.5%. I think it's probably something like 12.5. So I think your range is probably 20 without a curse. So let's go ahead and see upgrade number 1. So 8.62k on upgrade 1. Same range, same exact SPA. Upgrade 2 is going to go at 9.84k, and I believe she's full AoE, judging by the ability, even though the VFX at least seems like it's a frontal. Also, I don't know why it's a nice attack when she's called the Lightning Queen. Does this look like a nice to you guys? Am I crazy? I don't know. Okay, but upgrade 3, huge upgrade as you can see damage-wise. Like, she just literally just jumps to 100k damage, which is a lot. A little bit better range. Okay, I guess she was actually a cone, and now she's actually truly full AoE. So, upgrade 3, 123k. SP is still the same. Upgrade 4, 161,000. Upgrade 6, 197,000. Upgrade 7 is going to be 236k. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, capped at 236k damage. Obviously, not maxed out quite yet. Damage-wise, she's pretty bad, but obviously she's a full AoE hybrid electrify unit. I would say she's definitely better than Nami, although she's kind of expensive to max out. So she's about 65k worth of money to max out, so definitely a more expensive unit. We didn't ask her placement cost. Let me just ask him on Discord. What is the placement cost? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's a single placement unit in case you guys are wondering, which is kind of a turn on. I would much rather have like one Lami here attacking last, one Lami here attacking first, and then just like scatter them like across. But yeah, I actually don't think she's better than Nami for what she does. She also has a 2.65k placement cost. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be using this footage that I used in the original Dio Jotaro over Heaven video. So this is Jotaro. This unit was not max level either, it was level 43. So as you can see, again, 6 seconds SPA, doesn't get fooled by the acceleration 1 on it. 11k damage and 15 range, so the unit is at best, very, very, very mediocre. Like, it's nothing insane damage-wise, but it's definitely a lot better than, like, the actual Jotaro. So it's basically like a secret, like, counterpart, I guess, of Jotaro, you could most likely just say. So he's like a buffed version of Jotaro, and yeah, like, we're just gonna compare them side to side, as you can see, with the actual Jotaro, because I guess why not? That's how I recorded a video. Could have actually probably just showcased both Jotaros at once, now that I'm thinking about it. So there you go. You see, like, his damage does definitely pick up a lot. Upgrade 2 is already at 26.1k, and you see straight off the bat, his damage is gonna skyrocket on upgrade 3. I don't know if you guys saw that real quick. So there you go, upgrade 3, and the unit does actually 141k damage with his huge circle AoE. I don't know why the circle AoE is bigger than his actual range, which is kind of ironic, but yeah, like, that's where the unit actually takes off, instead of this goofy line unit that the Celestial Jotaro is. So definitely way, way, way better. Again, 25 range, nothing too crazy, and SPA is still stuck on 6, so next upgrade is gonna be 203k, so nothing too crazy, like, damage-wise. And yeah, that's where he caps out. But as you can see, he has a Heaven time stop instead of an actual time stop. And one thing that Heaven time stop does better than the actual time stop. So there you go. You see, I'm gonna use my time stop right here, and it doesn't really do anything. Well, it did freeze them, but you see, like, it's a very short duration. Now, watch this, guys. Look at his Heaven time stop. So he's gonna press the better version of time stop, and look at this, guys. The time stop lasts for way, way, way longer. Actually lasts for 10 seconds as opposed to 5. So yeah, Jotaro is a much better unit. Like, it's basically just the same like Jotaro, except he's a lot better. Now, he's a little bit more expensive on placement, because he actually costs 900 as opposed to 600. So it's not a unit that you can just use at the start. So he's not like gonna be a great, I guess, story unit, just because, like, later on you can place so many other options instead of him. But yeah, he does also have 5 placements as opposed to 3, so he does provide a better option of Jotaro. Basically, he's definitely an infinite meta unit. Besides that, I don't think he's that great for story due to the fact that he's so expensive. So as you can see, like, judging by his sell price, his upgrade is going to be something around 90-something thousand. But yeah, that should be pretty much it, guys, for all the JOJO units. Unfortunately, besides, like, the support upgrade units, all the units are mediocre. There's not, like, a unit that's, like, actually crazy good. I was expecting for a Dio. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not, but update logs said that, I think the update logs said that there was, like, 2 new portal units. There is a chance that there could be a Dio unit maybe in the portals, because it has not been discovered yet. At least I haven't seen anybody have it. And yeah, as I said, I've done a lot of portals, and, like, so many people are doing portals, so I believe it should have been found if it was in the game. But if there is a second portal unit as stated in the update log, it has to be a Dio. Like, there's no way there's a JOJO's update without a Dio. Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? But yeah, anyway, guys, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and best of luck getting whichever one you want to go for. Peace.